With perhaps the biggest news in the amusement industry in years, Cedar Fair has announced this week they have agreed to sell the land that California's Great America sits on. Let's talk about it. So here's the rundown. Announced via press release on Monday, Cedar Fair stated they have sold the 112 acres of land to Prologis, a real estate development company, for a total of $310 million. The deal includes that Cedar Fair will continue to operate the park on a long-term lease of 11 years. Whether the park operates for the full 11 years is still up in the air. Now, it's completely possible the chain decides to move the park out early, especially if this announcement drives some reoccurring guests away and the numbers start to slip. Now, CGA is located in some heavily desirable territory, located directly across from Levi Stadium, home of the San Francisco 49ers. When the new stadium was being built, the park's future was in question, as many thought Cedar Fair might sell the land for more development when it was being built, but Cedar Fair stepped in to purchase the land in 2019 for $150 million, securing the park's future for the short term at least. Now, unfortunately, it seems between the rising economical costs and possible leftover debt from COVID seasons and such, the chain felt it was time to cash in on that land at more than double the sale price. Now, the money raised here will be sure to be used to lower debts and hopefully be reinvested into the rest of the chain's parks with new attention-drawing attractions. Of course, if CGA does close, the chain would no doubt be shifting many rides across the chain or selling them off as well. Now, I'm going to try to find some homes for the coasters next week, but for now, let's just stick to the sale. There's also the chance that the park just stays put. Major real estate developments take a fortune and time to properly develop, and it wouldn't be the first time one has fallen through. Looking at what happened to Six Flags Astroworld, it'd be a shame if we lose the park and the land just stay empty. If you look across the Astrodome today, there's still nothing there, unfortunately. However, with this location, I doubt that the land would be left empty. With the stadium, the rail stop, there's so much traffic going through this area, you have to have an attraction on this land or develop it into something else. It's just not worth it to sit there empty, especially now with the number that they just paid for it. Now, hopefully the park finds a way to stick it out and surprise everyone, but if not, fans who love it can have plenty of visits left before the chain closes down, hopefully in that full 11 years. Personally, I'm going to try to get there as soon as possible. The park has been around since 1976 when it opened as Marriott's Great America, but it looks like the end of it will be the run around 46 years of great operations. So come back next week to see what parks in the chain may be benefiting from some relocations. Until then, that's all from the shores of Island Coasters.